Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, a matchup of a pair of first-place teams between the New York Mets and the New York Yankees. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Metropolitans have played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Andrew Heaney, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now to the plate, the Mets DH, Jonathan Villar. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Should be in for a warm one this afternoon. 91 degrees, our first pitch temperature. The 1-1 home. Is fastball taken high for a ball. The 2-1.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second.
And now a chance to meet the Mets. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
So here's Jeff McNeil, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Looking at his career totals, McNeil is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Batting third.
Striding in is Dominic Smith.
Dominic Smith.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
Skied down the left field line. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
So here's Pete Alonso. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Here's the 1-0. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows or those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched it on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
Here's the 2-1. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
The 2-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Lazy fly ball out to center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run will score as the Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, Dero, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney, he's 1 for 3. 1-2 now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
Swing and a liner. Stanton gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. Carlos Carrasco gets the starting nod for the Mets. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Carrasco pauses. Here's the first pitch. And this is lined hard to deep left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. He'll come in here at 259. 13 home runs and 36 RBIs. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. The bouncer to the left side. Baez fields it cleanly, and there's one down now. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, who stands out to you?
Matt, they're looking to get a lot more out of Aaron Judge. Looking at the last game, it was 0 for 3, but it was the way he went about that 0 for 3. He didn't look very aggressive, and actually, he looked kind of lost to me. I'm wanting to see a different player in that batter's box today.
Next up, DJ LeMahieu. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good two-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
First offering on its way. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and he got him. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He'll look to pad that RBI total here, entering play 8th in the American League in that category.
Yeah, here we are in the middle of summer, and he just keeps contributing in a great way by driving in runs. He's been taking advantage of run-scoring opportunities all season long.
And now the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Urshela at second with 2 down. High and deep to right center. On the move is Pilar. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And that brings up Javi Baez. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. First delivery to him. Heaney has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Today's contest is, of course, the last of the series, and the New York Mets have dominated so far. They've got an opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
The Mets already have the early one-run lead, so they're off to a good start trying to finish the series with an exclamation point.
It's very difficult to sweep teams nowadays, but jumping out to an early one-run lead like they have in this one, they're certainly headed in the right direction.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 11, Kevin Pillar.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. First pitch on its way.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Into the windup and the pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Count still full, 3-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
A payoff pitch one more time.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
And that misses, ball 4, and now the Mets have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Next, it'll be James McCann, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's the first pitch. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. And he takes strike 2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Back in standing. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
2-2 to the Mets catcher. Two out with the man at first. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So here is Luke Voigt. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. From the stretch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Carrasco pauses. Here it is on 1-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Two and one.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And the 2-1. Popped him up. Baez has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting six, the shortstop.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's take a look at Javi Baez. I don't know, second base, shortstop, third, maybe a little outfield. Doesn't matter. This guy has platinum hands. Platinum, not gold. One of the best defenders in our sport and probably the quickest tag man in our game.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. 268 the average for him coming in. 18 homers and 51 runs batted in. Ball one. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
And another foul ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. It remains 1-0.
I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base, pick up the pace. I'm about to chase money in case.
Stepping up is James McCann, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
James McCann.
First delivery to him.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate, Jonathan Villar. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches 2nd time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mets 1 and the Yankees nothing.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their 3rd turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
For the Yankees, the center fielder, Joey Gallo.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Joey Gallo is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he's gone 2 for 6. The 1-0 delivery. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-0 pitch. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And good patience exercised as he works out to walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
First pitch on its way. Kyle Higashioka is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Gallo aboard here at first with nobody out. One and two to the Yankees catcher.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Here comes the 1-2.
2-2. Track down 2-2.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
The batter, number 29.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Ready with the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left a yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. Now here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. And the pitch.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him before the strikeout.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ground ball right side. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat it.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Tries to uppercut that thing but missed it. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
From the belt, the pitch, and he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Next up is Luke Voigt. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Fouled away.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2 pitch. Still only 1 out in the inning. High drive deep down the left field line. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Gleyber.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. Now a check swing, appeal to first, and the umpire Jerry Hillsdale says he went around for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Struck out in his first at-bat. The 1-0 delivery. Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Runners on first with one down. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch into right field. That's a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now. And the hits just keep on a-coming against this arm.
Yeah, Matt, and I'm not sure how much longer they can leave him out there. Not only is he hurting the team, it's probably doing some damage to his psyche as well.
Rich Hill is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
This is beyond you. You deserve more. I promise you will not win.
Here's Joey Gallo now, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. Hill has tossed more than 1,000 innings at the big league level, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. And this is just off the outside corner, ball two. Ready with the 2-0 pitch.
Ball three.
Kyle Higashioka waits on deck. Runners are at first and second with one away. And it's fouled away. The 3-1. A bullet to first base.
Now batting, catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
So 2 on with 2 away, and up to bat next it'll be the catcher Kyle Higashioka.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Now this will rattle up against the wall. And a relay to the plate, and not in time as the second run scores.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
In now, Gio Urshela, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
The 1-1 home.
Ball inside.
8 runs already in this inning. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Smith is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But not before they claim the lead here as they bat around and hang an 8th spot on him. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Yankees 8 and the Mets 1. Into the box, Dominic Smith. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Torres has it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A ball and 2 strikes. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. And he fouls this one off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home. Grounder down the line at third. He's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off,
digging in now for the Yankees, Anthony Rizzo. His career batting line against Hill. He's gone 2 for 8. He also has 1 home run. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Now the pitch. 3-0 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Rizzo gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pilar will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Into the corner and slicing foul. From the belt, the pitch. Eight runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Left fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. Number 25 for him on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Standing in now,
Now
Voigt.
the designated hitter.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
High in the air out to center field. Pilar's there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Labor Torres.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Now here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball, that's 6 out. Ball. Outside, that's a ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Pilar. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We're through 4, and this is now a 10-1 ball game. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Javier Baez will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. That's wide, 2-0. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Two and two now to Baez. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. One down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Next to hit is Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball well outside. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on the first will get him. Score it 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Next for the Mets, Kevin Pilar. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. 3rd home run for him on the year, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
Well, when you're down a bunch of runs, you know the last thing they want to do is walk you. So right there, he picks on a good one to hit and plants it right over the wall.
To the plate now, James McCann, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two out, nobody on. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it. but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little bouncer. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And the switch hitter, Jonathan VR, will be the next to bat. He's set, and the pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Hit hard but foul. McCann is off at first with 2 away. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. But not before they're able to at least get one back on the solo home run. Middle of the afternoon here in the Bronx. It's the Yankees 10 and the Mets 2. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielders, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Now here's the first offering. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and two.
Got him in the chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Joey Gallo waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The center fielder, number 13, Joey Gallo.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Stepping in next,
The catcher.
Kyle Higashioka.
Kyle.
Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit on the ground toward the left. Baez able to get there. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. And now in the box, Jeff McNeil. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
First pitch on the way. And he starts him out with one high and tight. Ball 1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Judge looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
At the plate now, Dominic Smith. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
No outs, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 21 for him on the season, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he does work the requisite 5 innings for the win, but he leaves his bullpen a tough road to hoe. Jonathan Loaizaga takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Base is empty here with nobody out. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. A ball and a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 1-1 home.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Javier Baez. As he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez. A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop. Michael Conforto would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind an account like that, though.
Digging in next, Michael Conforto. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 2 for 3. Here's the first pitch to him, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
Well, that curveball was really a hanger, and that's not a good sign. He's got to get back on track. He needs that release point to get out front and get the ball down in the zone.
Line hard deep into left. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees lead it 10-4.
I'm too involved in God, not television.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
The third baseman, number 29.
Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Again, another foul ball. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
So now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Nobody out, runner on first. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
2-2 now.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate here is DJ LeMahieu. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch of the AB now, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Next to hit, Aaron Judge. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now here's the first offering. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Popped him up. Baez waits on it. And that ends the inning. Yanks leave 1. They're up comfortably, however. It's 10-4. Leading off the inning, it'll be Kevin Pillar, and they could use a spark from him here.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
If he's going to dial up 2-0 changeups and have a good feel for it, this offense is going to have trouble breaking through against this guy.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. James McCann is on deck. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
The catcher, number 33, James McCann.
So next to hit is James McCann. It was a walk in his last trip. And now the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. Two gone.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, Jonathan Villar.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And gone. An absolute bomb. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year. As they try to claw back, it's a 5-run deficit.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Number 6.
Stepping in now, Jeff McNeil. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Mets draw a hair closer thanks to the solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Yankees 10 and the Mets 5. David Peterson will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. To the plate now is the designated hitter. Luke Voigt flew out last time up.
The designated hitter, Luke.
First pitch on the way. Down the first baseline, but that finds its way through for a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Into the box, Gleyber Torres, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Fouled away. Ready with the 1-1.
Ball 2.
And it's fouled away. A runner at second, nobody out. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
On a line to shortstop. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
Left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And that misses, ball 1.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
He's set. Here it comes. Joey Gallo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. From the stretch. Taken. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
Hit back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early, putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
Standing in now, Kyle Higashioka. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 delivery.
Inside, ball 2.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
the 2-0 home.
Ball that's outside.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
A runner on first with 2 away. A strike, and it's 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 29.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gio Urshela. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
That's ball 2.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Now the 3-0 offering is in there for strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Yankees 11 and the Mets 5. Number 63 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 63.
New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Dominic Smith.
That last AB when he hit the home run, that was a decent changeup. It was down in the zone, but one of the problems when you have a good changeup like this pitcher does, hitters go up there and they kind of look for that changeup. So he's going to have to locate it a little bit better in this upcoming at bat.
As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
This one is launched. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot down the line in right. His second home run of the game as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Yeah, Matty B, you know what, D-Row, there's an old saying, when the temperatures start to heat up, so do the bats, and that's what we saw in this one.
Yeah, Dan, without question, when the weather heats up, there's nothing better than putting on a uni and getting after it. Maybe you got a little 5 o'clock shadow work and haven't shaved in a couple days, and you're trying to go bridge. And that's exactly what these teams did today. Weather was warm, they were letting it go.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And that one yanked just foul. Here now the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
The bat.
Next, it'll be Francisco Lindor. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
Into the box now, Javier Baez, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Inside with the breaking ball, 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Now the 2-0.
Ball that time.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. This is skied out toward right. Judge is on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Now to the plate, here is Michael Conforto. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 2-2. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 11 and the Mets 6. Digging in will be Anthony Rizzo. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB, see how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
High in the air out to center field. Pilar's there. He's got it 1 away. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Next to dig in, DJ LeMahieu. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First delivery to him. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. The Metropolitans came into this one riding pretty high, presented with the opportunity to sweep the series. However, it has clearly not gone the way they'd hoped.
One of the things you have to do is play 27 outs and not give any at-bats away. They're down by several runs here. It doesn't look good, but they still have a chance. And when you have a chance, you have hope.
The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Pilar's there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Stepping in once again is Aaron Judge. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. And now the first pitch.
0-1, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
Now the 3-0 offering. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the 2nd walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work. So that's the 2nd walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
To the plate now, Luke Voigt, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. One left for the Yankees, and it's still an 11-6 ball game. Luis Cessa comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Now to the plate, Kevin Pillar. Past meetings against Luis Cessa, batting at an even .400.
Kevin Pillar.
From the stretch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So next to bat will be James McCann. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. The 0-1 on its way. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
At the plate, Jonathan Villar, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch lifted into center field. Gallo is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 6.
So now into the box is Jeff McNeil. Past meetings against Luis Cessa, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And now the first pitch.
as he hits one on a line to left field. Lays out, and he makes a spectacular catch. What a way to end this one.
Boy, what a way to get that final out, D-Row. Talk about flashing some leather to end one.
No doubt, Dan. That ain't your generic punch-out or 6-3. That is a guy selling out, taking a chance, and getting the boys fired up for the final out.
11-6, the final score in this ball game. The New York Yankees seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Andrew Heaney earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Carlos Carrasco was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.